Here is why you should keep making content even though no one is watching. At time of recording this video, I am a small YouTuber. I started my account a few years ago when I went traveling around the world. I made a few videos just documenting my travels and just about some fun stuff. And some of those videos did really well. In terms of a beginner, some videos I was getting 200 views, 300 views, 500 views, and one even hit 3K. Now, after traveling, I deleted all my videos and I'll explain why another time, but I essentially started my YouTube channel again from scratch. So I've been going now for around 6 months. I've uploaded a few shorts that have got quite a few views, 1 or 2,000, and I've had a couple of long form videos which have done semi-okay for a beginner. At time of recording, I've got some videos that have got a couple of hundred views, but I still have a few that are just not getting any views whatsoever. Some are getting 3 views, some are getting 10, some 15, and it does drive you insane. You go through all this effort of coming up with the ideas for content, getting your setup right, filming, going through the editing process, putting it all together. Then you think in your mind, wow, this one's going to hit. This is really good. I put so much effort into this. You post it online and it flops. But I'm here to talk about today why you should keep continuing with your content creation even though nobody's watching. Now, the first reason why I think you should continue making content even though no one is watching is because it's staying consistent and keeping that promise to yourself. 6 months ago, I told myself I was going to restart my channel, start making content and keep consistent with it. Now, that brings me to why I even started a YouTube channel in the first place. Well, I was thinking back to the days when I went traveling. I might re-upload them, some of them videos, so that you can see, but I was thinking back to when I was traveling and I was having the time of my life. Granted, I was traveling, yeah, it's amazing, but I actually really enjoyed the content side of it. I enjoyed filming, I enjoyed seeing new places, and I wanted to share that with people. And I loved actually watching other people's YouTube channels about that subject, about traveling, getting inspiration, getting ideas, sharing them with people, and creating a little bit of a community was just fun. And sometimes, yeah, I'd film like 3-4 hours of footage and I'd have to edit it, chop it all up and add a bit of music and stuff. Some days it did take a lot of time, but I never really sat there and thought, do you know what, I can't stand doing this. I always enjoyed it, and enjoying the process is very important, because if you don't enjoy what you do, you're not going to stay consistent with it. Now, I told myself 6 months ago that I'm going to stay consistent with this YouTube channel and keep pushing with it. If I break that promise to myself only 6 months down the line, that's not great, is it? So staying consistent is not only good in this respect of my life, but it transcends into other areas of my life. Keeping that promise to yourself and doing something regardless of whether you feel like it or not creates good discipline and sets you up to win in other areas of your life, in my opinion. And you just got to think back to why you started in the first place. Whenever you have a day where you don't feel like filming any content, or you don't feel like doing whatever you want to do in life, think back to why you actually started doing it, and you should find a little bit of motivation. The second reason is you're going to keep getting better the more that you do it. You know what they say, right? Practice makes permanent. Practice makes permanent, not perfect. Now, each time I make a video, I feel like I'm getting a little bit quicker with the editing and stuff, and I feel like I'm speaking more natural when I'm in front of the camera. Each time I do it, I feel like I'm learning a little bit more and I'm getting a tiny little bit better. And that's all I can aim for. I'm not aiming to be absolutely amazing overnight and to turn from 0 to 1,000,000. I'm just aiming to get a little bit better each day. And much like the last point I brought up, getting a little bit better each day will also transcend into other areas of your life, because you're pushing yourself, staying consistent, and just going for improvement. Not to be perfect, just going for that little improvement each day. It may not seem like much, but when you look at it over time, if you look at your first YouTube video to maybe a YouTube video 2-3 years down the line, you'll notice a massive difference. It's like going to the gym, right? Everyone wishes they could just go to the gym once, lift some weights and look like Jay Cutler, but that ain't going to happen. You're only going to get a tiny, tiny, tiny bit better each day. But if you look at it over a large period of time, the results look great. So it's just about putting the work in every single day and aiming to get a little bit better, aim for that progress. The third reason is do what you love to do. If you want to make content about whatever your area of interest is, then do it. And if it's something that you're really interested in and you really love, you'll find it easy to do and you'll find it easy to talk about. You ever hear that saying, find a job that you love and you'll never work a day again in your life? Well, that's what you need to kind of do, in a sense. Just find that passion, speak about it, and enjoy the content that you put out to people. Now, although that some of my videos are not getting many views, I still look at those views and think, wow, 200-300 people or even 1,000 people have actually come across my video, decided to click on it and watched it. And that to me makes it feel worthwhile that I've actually made that content. Now I'm hoping if I stay consistent on my journey that I can improve this year and I can grow my YouTube channel. But right now, I'm just enjoying the journey and seeing where it takes me. Guys, if you're enjoying any of the content that I put out, please do interact. It just lets me know that you're enjoying this content. If you watched the video up to this point, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.